Hello guys, this is Behemoth here, and this is the first subscriber replay. It's from Drogo in the clan They Dinged Us. I remember him from our STTA days, where he was a student, and I remember his platoon mate Bad Gene as well. Anyways, he's in his T49, a very good American Tier 5 tank destroyer. This one leads up to the M18 Hellcat, and well, it's just a very strong Tier 5 tank. Even in Tier 7 game, it will have no problem. Maybe Tier 7 heavies from the front he will have a problem, because let's see at his penetration 128, which is not bad for a Tier 5. But coming up against Tier 6 heavies, maybe will have a bit of a problem. Anyways, he will see a bunch of tier lights tanks, and going for the one all in the open, VK 2801, which is actually one of the more dangerous of the bunch over there. And he's got his first kill. There we have the M6. As you see, the rate of fire is insane. It's about, I think, 2 seconds. And he fires quite a lot, and he switched to premium just now because he just was bouncing a lot of shells, and he doesn't have a large capacity of shells, so he must be quite a bit more careful with it. Anyways, his platoon mate Rich B dies, and well, yes, yeah. There the 5916 died, and it's already looking quite nicely. There's the M18 Hellcat. He's still firing premium. He does not need it against the Hellcat, so just wasted 2 shells of premium. Even with, yeah, he's noticed, and he's switching to AP right now. Against the M18 Hellcat, you will have no problem with any sort of AP shells. Thank you very much, Brain and Mouth, for saying that. Jesus. Anyways, it's looking quite nicely. He's getting shot at by, I presume, the artillery, because it was just on the rock. And if we would have been hit by the Bishop or any other artillery, I think it was either the Big Birds, the FE304, or the Bishop that fired there. If we'd been hit by any of those, he would have been in quite a lot of trouble. Anyways, side of the T49 AT is not as bouncy as we would think, but he was quite angled. So just, he shot the sides again, and the gunmantle is where he will bounce mostly. And he's got the T25 AT. He spots a bird, but he's behind the rock. He spots a Bishop, which is not behind the rock. He's still firing premium. Yeah, good job switching. Because you don't need premium ammo for a lot of tanks in this game. Those tank destroyers, oh, he's not been spotted. Those tank destroyers that are over there, you can easily penetrate with normal AP ammo. And from the front, I think. Well, when they are angled like this, it's more difficult, but when they're angled like this, it's very easy, even with normal AP shells. So it's got 3 kills already. 2 of them were actually higher tiers than. And the SU-152 is not pleased about that. And he sees the side of the 82, which is, you know, it has quite a lot of armor actually, the size of the 82, but you can go through it no problem. And looking at the scores, yeah, this is a clear victory for the team of Drogo. The SU-14-1 is over there. He's spotted by the Cheeto. Will the Cheeto take him out, or is artillery on the ball and take him out already? No, the Cheeto kills it. Takes a shot though, I think, from the enemy Cheeto. But there's only the Studer Mill, which you can penetrate pretty reliably with the AP shells. Cheeto though, it's a new tank, it doesn't have a whole lot of armor, so we'll have not a whole lot of problem with that. But he has only he's only got 5 shells left, so that's one to note. And looking at his loadout, actually, he's got a case of cola instead of a fire kit. And well, yeah, he doesn't really need it as much. The fire kits. I don't think the T49 doesn't get set on fire quite that often. If it gets set on fire, then it will quickly be taken care of, because the T49 doesn't have a lot of health, doesn't have a lot of armor. So if he's being shot at, then yeah, he needs his repair kit and his health kit, his med kit, totally. His tries being shot at or just something like that, yes, totally. He's got 4 shells left, 3 shells. Steering wheel is gonna die. 1 more shell. Oh, 9 HP. His last shell on the steering wheel, and he's got it. And he's got no shells left for the Cheeto, so what will he do now? He can ram it, but the Cheeto is heavier than him. So I think he will just go for the cap, or just annoy him by his presence. Or will the Cheeto just be taken care of by the Jet Punter in front of him? That's very reliable. Yeah, he's just gonna go and cap, because he's got no shells. And there's no way of he's not able to penetrate him without shells. Yeah, that works, I think. Anyways, that was the T49 on Northwest with Drogo. Very nice game. Let's look at the results. And he's got quite a lot of experience and creds for it. And yes, that is a Halonen's medal. It's a medal for being in a tank destroyer and killing 3 tanks 2 tiers higher than you. That's the Halonen medal. It's a pretty nice medal. And pretty easily to get in the T49 actually, but very, very nice nonetheless. Anyways, he's got about 4,500 experience for it, which is with premium of course, but looking at the team scores for the base experience, 1,500 base experience, which is very, very nice. And even the Cheeto on this friendly team, he's got almost 1,200 base experience, which is also very, very nice. So actually the lower tier tanks were more important than the higher tier tanks in this game. Which can happen of course. But being lower tier than the enemies and actually doing more damage than the guys with bigger guns, more health. Yeah, that's more of a challenge, and he's done it quite nicely. So looking at the detailed screens, 45 shots fired because he only has 45 shells in his tank. 40 actually hit, only 32 actually penetrated. Which, well, he bounced some shells, sure, especially from the M6 and the T49 AT, because they were angled quite a bit. They didn't see him, and yeah, then he will actually bounce his shells. Anyways, for the hit penetration and the penetrating percentage is not bad at all. Especially for such a fast firing tank. He used all his shells and he's done 3,000 damage with it. So yeah, he's got almost 800 spotting damage. So that was a very, very nice game, Drogo.